Good morning. Happy Thursday. So on Thursday, I like to talk about and think about food. And one of the things I've been looking into and researching is eating more raw food. There's, of course, a whole list of food that you have to cook. So as somebody is plant-based, it gives me an opportunity to kind of, I always roast things, you know, I always am sauteing things and grilling things and, you know, veggies, but not as often just picking up something and just eating it raw. So I've been doing a little bit more prep work, you know, just, I mean, simple, easy is organic carrots, right? The small little carrots that are in a bag. But if you want to go fancy, you know, you get the entire carrot with the greens, and, you know, you can actually cut the greens and use them. I've seen them, the carrot greens be made into a pesto, which I tried, but I think there was something left in there, like a spoon, or I don't remember what it was, but it was something that I just was like, I can't use this stuff. So next time I get carrots with little greens, I'm going to make my own pesto. But I wanted to show you the idea of eating simple or eating raw and eating processed food. And I went into my freezer and I grabbed burritos that are organic. They're not plant-based, they're chicken, so, you know, I'm trying to get something in the house for my kids to kind of, you know, eat instead of fast food places that they'd rather have Ubered or whatever else that they want to do. So this is a better option, but it's still in my head processed food. So reading through it, you know, there's a lot of organic ingredients, jalapenos or organic parsley. I mean, it's a basically good burrito, but there's items in it that you might not have put in it. Like, I don't put soybean oil in my food because I just kind of stay away from soy. Sugar, I don't think I ever put a pinch of sugar into my burritos, so for me, it's again something I don't put in there. And then it does have wheat, it does have, you know, like I said, it's chicken and milk and cheese, but the majority is pretty good. But again, it's processed. It's been ran through a factory and frozen in a bag and put down, you know. So to me, the way I see it is try to grow your own food. Try to freeze your own food. Try to experiment with your own food, meaning veggies and fruits. And so I kind of took around, I went into my fridge and I got beets, right? I got these the other day. When you buy strange, weird veggies, they tend to be inexpensive. So, and not to say that beets are weird or strange or whatever, but like not typical, right? But they're so delicious and they're so easy, and you literally can cut the greens right off of this. You can saute the greens, you can add them to a salad, whatever you want to do for the beets. Here, put this in aluminum foil, put it in the oven till you can put a fork through it, slice it, put balsamic vinegar, garlic, salt, and pepper, done. You want to get fancy, grill some veggies, grill some onions and put it all together. Like, how easy, right? And, you know, you could find joy in a way, in the same way as you can find in a burrito, and it's simple, it's easy, and it's super crazy good for you. Like, the vitamins and all that in here, it's not this, you know, it's just not. So when you're looking to lose weight, or you're looking to get healthy, or you're looking to, you know, get away from illness or pain, you know, this might be great as an alternative here and there, but, you know, this is what we want to eat. And then I went outside. I am thankful I got a nice little gift of tomatoes. So I am growing tomatoes outside in potted plants. And I myself found out a few months ago that after doing a blood test for myself, that tomatoes can cause me inflammation, which is not a big wower because there's nightshade veggies and, you know, peppers, eggplants, any of they can cause inflammation. So thank goodness not all of them came back for me, but tomatoes was something I should kind of stay away from. So I've been taking that, you know, to heart and kind of staying away from it. Do you peel the beets before? No, I don't peel the beets. I literally put them in like this, and you know, when you're done and they cool, you can squeeze the skin right off of it. And like, yeah, you get a little red on your fingers or whatever, but it comes off quick. And it's so much easier than trying to peel a beet when it's just, you know, all red and all that. So you just go like this, and it rolls out of it, basically. My tomato is, I'm trying to water it, be well to it, and all that. Even though I'm not going to eat it, what I am thinking is, because I got a few of these, is I am going to freeze the tomatoes and make it like a sauce for my kids or whatever. And then it made me grab my thyme, which again, I have to plant. Because what I do is I cut some branches off of rosemary or thyme and start kind of putting them in the freezer and having them. So when the weather changes and I don't have it outside, I can have it, you know, as close to fresh as I can. I always freeze my herbs. I don't care like if it's parsley and it's wilted. I'd rather have the taste of that, and maybe not the texture is exactly the same, and not waste it, than have some dry thing in my drawer that has been there for a year. So, and I also then kind of walked around and said to myself, well, it's not just food that I try to simplify, right, and do healthy. It's the products that you put on your skin, it's what you wash your clothes with, it's that type of stuff too. And so I pulled two things that are kind of really opposites in the world, in my world. I have been using Dr. Bronner's for years. I came across it in my hippie years in college, and then it was gone for a while in my head, and I was using Dove for the longest time, and then I came across it, and I was like, why am I not using organic oils on my skin, and instead I'm using some kind of chemicals from a pretty Dove-shaped soap. So, you know, looking at the ingredients here, it is all oils, hemp oil, I don't remember, where was it? Coconut oil is like one of the main ingredients. Peppermint, this is this flavor, scent. So I use this in the shower. There's a whole load of, there's 10 different ways to use it. In shaving, spraying plants for bugs, all-purpose cleaner. You can wash your dog with it. For laundry, and so if you put on your washcloth, dilute it a little bit, hands, face, that kind of thing. Do not put it in your hair. Tried it. It's not really good on your hair. It makes it like straw. It cleans it too well. But here's the opposite, right? This is, I use this. And I keep trying every once in a while to find a new product that I kind of like. So if you have any suggestions on more of an organic, yeah, I color my hair, and I have a very thick hair, And so I use these products, but I am well aware of what I put into my hair every day, along with the products that I put in my hair too. There's always got to be a balance, and for me, that's my balance. So until I find something better, this is what I use, but compare it, it's like a whole different thing. The other items that I put on my skin is coconut oil. I use that with baking soda on my face, and I use that to moisturize my skin. And that's it. Like all those bath washes and moisturizing things. I mean, yes, there are organic versions out there and all, but when you could just simply use the main ingredient in almost everything to do with your skin should be coconut oil, and it's like just repairs your skin, so why not? That's why when I saw that it was a scrub for your face, I had seen like a 30-day challenge, and I saw before and afters of women with their faces, less lines, plumper skin, less wrinkly types of things. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I haven't been super consistent with it, and each week I'm getting closer to it because my world's trying to figure that part out. But I am using it more and more, and I do notice the big difference. So I wanted to, also I just wanted to show you. Again, this is peppermint that I am taking off of the plants outside, putting it in my freezer, starting it. But then there's also like the fruits that you go and you pick up, or I get from Misfit Market, and you leave it in your fridge a little too long or on or about, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to waste really like organic bananas or organic strawberries, although I get it discounted on Misfit Market, but I'm not going to want to waste it. So what I do is I always just right before they go bad, I put them in a baggie right in the freezer, and I use them in all my smoothies that I make. And at this time of the year, in the winter time, I don't tend to freeze so much of this because I'm not eating so many smoothies. But in the summertime, that's my thing to do, and I like to do it like there's some days I'll have a smoothie in the morning and in the evening for a treat. And it's like, one of my clients said to me, I eat like 2 bananas a day. I'm like, yeah, I do too. It's good. And I eat a lot of peanut butter and a lot of frozen fruit and veggies. So I wanted to just talk about food today, and I hope some of this is helpful for you. Listen, there was like the no fat, the low, sugar, the gluten-free, the cauliflower crust everything, the organic everything. But there's still food corporations still trying to make money, trying to keep things on a shelf as long as possible. And if you're eating for health, these are treats in my head, but if you're eating for health, then you should try to make simple veggie choices, simple fruit choices. It's that easy. And you don't have to go and spend, probably $3-4 on a burrito. What you see here is, not even, or maybe. And so, and this is better for you. This will keep us healthy. So, anyway, that's my spiel for today, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye.